I should have one viewer. All right, got 10 minutes. All right. That'll work.
Backward step.
Yeah, but I don't think it's backwards elsewhere. Yeah, it's not backwards here.
No, it's here.
A little delay, actually.
Oh, well. Okay. Here. I think we could just get this to hang here. Huh.
That means it doesn't show.
Get this chair out of the way.
Shows one viewer asked me.
Ah. We have a viewer. No way. So cool.
Need a hat.
Get a fancy hat.
You want to grab this for me?
Sure.
We'll need her to be our.
Impartial hand. I swear, if you get first pick again. I swear. If you get first pick again, it's gonna be like crazy. There you go. It's a lame hat. Gotta get a good hat. Top hat.
So. All right, sounds like we have an early viewership out there. This is not the official order. This is just showing you that everybody's name has made it onto the board, and we'll go into the official hat for the drawing. So if you're an early viewer, you can certainly ignore this list. This means nothing at this point. Give us about another 5 minutes, and at 2 o'clock, we'll go officially live. We'll be bringing Sarah down for a cameo appearance this time. We need an impartial person to draw out of the hat. Sarah will be serving that purpose, so we'll go get her, and we'll get started in just a few minutes.
Ready? Is it on? Yeah.
It is live.
You dropped the hat.
Oh, there's the hat.
What am I doing?
You're just chilling for now.
Okay. Are people online?
I don't think we have a lot of viewers out there now, but I think Mr. Whiteford's online, and I believe we might get a few more. Let's see.
I don't like it. I can see you from everywhere.
Not from over there.
Look at right here. See?
Wait, Johnny, come back. I can't see you from there.
Yeah, can they hear us? Oh. Turn it on.
I like this. We're being watched by Mr. Whiteford.
No one's out there.
Sorry, Dad.
What do I do with these?
What do you think?
Turn them off. No, you don't.
How do I put them on?
No, get rid of them.
Wait, what are they? Do we need 2 more keys? Can you see me from right here?
All right, looks like we're almost at 2 o'clock, so it's time to welcome you officially to Draft Order Selection 2015. I see a note here that we have Sam and Mike out there watching from Newton, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. We have Jim Whiteford in Allen Park who's watching us live, so we have quite the viewership. We're pretty excited here in Allen Park. Sarah Klein, if you'll come into view. Sarah is reluctantly going to be our objective name drawer.
Yep.
This year we have 10 teams that are in the lead right now. There was some talk about an 11th and 12th. It looks like we don't have an 11th at this point. And so I guess we'll go with 10. I think that's what we need to do at this point is go with our 10 names. We'll come up with some ideas then on what that means as far as total numbers and whether we want to change the number of substitutes you have on your team. We'll deal with all of that later. But for now, we've got 10 names that are going to go in the hat. You can verify on the board here that we have Kat and Chris coming back as the Penn Girls. John Klein, who has promised us a name change from Johnny K all the way.
No,
Oh, you're staying with it?
staying with it.
We apologize. That's an error. Johnny K all the way is staying with that name. Sam Espenshade and Mike Mealy will be back as the Gizmos, we assume. Aaron Hughes is definitely coming back. Very excited we're here, but we don't know if he's keeping the same name. Rob Hughes will be back with us. Joe Espenshade. We always look forward to the new Joe Espenshade name. Have to think if there's anybody new in the league for him to take advantage of name-wise. J.R. Whiteford, you'll notice, and Jim Whiteford are separate this year. There's been a divorce in the father-son team, and they're going to play individually this year. Apparently, they could not agree on all the decisions to be made, and so J.R. is stepping out on his own. I'll be back again. Of course, there should be a little asterisk there to indicate league champion, of course. And we definitely will be staying with the Mojo as the name there. And Sarah and Greg, we'll have to wait and see what their name will be. But Sarah and Greg Soleil are back again to join us. So there's our 10. They're going to go into the official hat. We're going to go old school with the roots of Mike, Rob, and Mike there and take us back to Los Angeles. We're going to we got to show you the hat is totally empty. Nothing in there. And we'll begin pulling these names off and folding them into the hat. Moving the tape down so they don't stick. One fold, is that what we're doing, Sarah?
Yeah,
Or should we leave them unfolded?
I'm doing one fold.
One fold, all right. One fold into the hat.
It's been a rough folder.
All right, this is going to go down, and we'll just trust that there's no sleight of hand here.
I don't really want him to win anyways, so.
So you're going to keep us honest?
Yeah,
All right. Sarah's actually rooting against her father or her father and brother?
both.
Both. Is that because
You guys
Is that
get
just-
too cocky.
we're obnoxious? Is that the issue?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Is it that we're too cocky, or is it that I'm just too good?
No cocky.
Okay. Just checking here. All right. Rob Hughes will be the last one to go in the hat. I just heard a ding, see if we've got anybody else coming in. The word out there is Johnny needs a new name. Last year showed all the way is just a dream.
Ooh,
The talk is starting early. I like it. Very good.
said that one.
Who do you think that came in from?
Mike Mealy.
That did come in from Mike Mealy. There is no disclaimer, but I think it's fair to assume that Sam was not a part of that. Sam continues to stay above the fray. Doesn't typically like to enter into that kind of talk. Personally, I'm a big fan. All right. I think we've got a good mix here. We'll kind of shake them up a little bit more. So the first one in is not necessarily the first one out. I guess I should not be here. Sarah, you should do that so I don't have any you got to shake them up a little more. All right. Now this year, to build drama, and this is important that you hear this because we don't want anybody misunderstanding. This year we're going to draw in reverse order. So the number one name drawn out of the hat, the first name drawn out, is actually going to be the number 10 team. So when we get down to the end, there'll be two names left, and one of them will have the first pick and one will have the second pick. So it'll be real clear. So if your name comes out now, you're actually going to be the number 10 pick in the draft.
Okay.
So above your head, Sarah, so you can't see. Can you see?
No,
All right. And again, you're impartial?
I'm very partial.
In fact, you're not impartial. You're rooting against your father and brother.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. Just so we have that out there. Wait, hold on. Wait, before we go. There's a new message in from Mike Mealy. We need to make sure that it's not something we missed. Although I don't see it. All right, here we go. Sarah, are your dad and Johnny any cockier than me and Sam?
Probably not, but I just don't see it every day.
Probably
so.
not. You just don't have to live with it. Okay. All right. That's probably a fair assessment. So let's go ahead, Sarah. This is the number 10 pick in the draft. Again, the number 10 pick is
Johnny Klein.
Johnny Klein coming in at number 10.
And he's excited about that.
He's
for
actually
some
kind of
reason.
excited about that, although I don't know that he would have been totally happier with something near the top that he could have traded down, but we'll see. All right. Shake him back up again. Here comes our number 9 pick of the draft. Is
Aaron Hughes.
Aaron Hughes. Aaron Hughes coming in at number 9. I don't know whether we want to be high or low, but Aaron will be number 9.
I'm not liking this reverse order thing, Dad.
All right. The number 8 pick in the draft will be Chris.
Kristen.
Chris and Kat. Very good. Penguin Girls. I believe they will stay Penguin Girls.
Probably.
All right. Let's make sure those are still readable. Put a little piece of tape there so they hold down. It's a high-tech system we have going here. All right.
Tape over here.
All right. Sarah, the number 7 pick in the draft will be
Rob Hughes.
Rob Hughes. All right. All right, we're going in now for the number 6 pick. I do believe John was last year. Is that correct? It almost doesn't seem fair.
Jim Whiteford.
Jim Whiteford will be coming in at number 5. All right, we're officially now in the top half of our draft order. You can feel the tension mounting. I believe last year Joe was first, or was that football? I mixed the seasons.
You were first.
Did I have? No, I wasn't first last year. I was first 2 years ago.
That's Lays. Sarah.
Sarah and Greg. No, I don't think that's right, Tom. Last year.
You're always first. You're a cheater.
There's some more notes coming in here. Let's take a break from the draw here and read what we have coming in. Love the reverse order. We have some fans out there who are enjoying the reverse order. And we need a drum roll for the last 3. All right, that'll have to happen. Let's see, we are on number 4. So we'll do one here and then we'll hit the drum roll for the last 3.
Yeah, that one's on John.
Nope.
Yup.
No, it goes.
Joe Espenshade.
Joe Espenshade is number 4. So that leaves last year's winner and runner-up, plus who else do we not have in there yet? We have J.R. Whiteford still.
Oh, Joe.
So Sam and Mike Mealy, J.R. Whiteford, and myself. Hang on. Let's get those really good and mixed up so that they're nice and neat. You shake them up again. Now, don't look at it yet. You
I
get
can't
it good?
see it.
All right, you can't see it, all right? All right, don't look at it. Don't look at it when you pull it. John, we need a drum roll.
Nope.
No drum roll from John.
Sam and Mike.
Sam and Mike at number 3. All right. Comes down to J.R. Whiteford and myself. All right, let's get those up there, getting high.
Dad, if you get first pick again, I'm calling anarchy.
And the number 2 pick in the draft is
Mike Klein.
Mike Klein.
Thank God.
All right. Gonna be number 2, which I think without we don't even need the drum roll, but
You already said it.
big drama. J.R. Whiteford will be our number 1 pick of the draft. So there's your draft order for 2015. A couple of things to make note of for this year. Draft date is still open. If you have not filled out your Doodle scheduling tool, we need you to do that as soon as possible. We've heard from several of us, but we still have people to go. So far, it looks like there's some dates that are going to work in there. Do be aware, if we go with one of the Sunday dates on the last Sunday available, that would be April 5th, that there is an 8 o'clock game that night. I believe it's an 8:05 start between the Cardinals and the Cubs, and that game will count. It looks like we do not have the 8 o'clock time slot that would even work, so there'll be no knowledge of that game, I think, by the end of the draft, and so it's totally fair to run a full season with every game that'll count this year. So our first game of the year will start with that 8:05 game on Sunday, April 5th, and then I think everybody plays on the 6th, and so action can start fully at that time. So there's your draft order selection for the year. We'll go through it one more time, and then we'll let you get back to your Sunday afternoon. Our number 1 pick will be J.R. Whiteford, followed by Mike Klein. Sam Espenshade, Mike Mealy will be picking in the number 3 spot. Joe Espenshade will be number 4. Sarah and Greg Soleil will pick number 5. Jim Whiteford will be following at number 6, 5 spots between his son. Number 7 will be Rob Hughes, followed by the number 8 pick, Kat and Chris. The number 9 pick, Aaron Hughes, and John Kay for the second year in a row will be picking in the last spot. I think that's it for today. We thank you for joining and tuning in with us, and we will we'll see you all soon. Take care.
Click the button. You have to click it again.